Oh, please forgive me, but I was trying to put together how I'm going to tell you this little story about old Jack and Minori. So, Wednesday was a really challenging day for me. Uh, I at the bridge in the morning. I didn't have my flags. I had my pole, and I said, "Oh Lord, I don't have my flags. I can't do it." And the Lord says, "Well, you still have me." And I said, "Yeah, but I feel naked." And God, I know this is going to sound even crazier than I typically do. God kind of chuckled and said, "Yeah, I've heard that one before." So I went out on the bridge without my flags or anything for the second time in my career, doing my little hand signals, pointing up, even though God is within us, pointing up God, and then crossing my arms, in the love sign, international love sign, and then pointing at you. So then I get my flags and I get my pole and I come back down and I do it all again. So I head out from here going on the I-90 bridge. My best friend who was killed or died on Christmas Eve, 2015, his van, all the electrical stuff shut off, and we were going up the road, and I was trying to get over to Ballard, so I got to the I-5 thing and went off on the James Street exit thinking I was going to go on, and it started dying. So I got off the James Street exit, had enough momentum to roll across and into the parking that's underneath the ramps of I-5. And I was there from about 10 o'clock roughly until 8:10 at night when the tow truck came after it was dispatched 3 times looking for a location that was not ours. And so I'd had to stay with the vehicle. I couldn't start it up to warm it. And I was cold to the bone. Hadn't eaten. My friend Dan went and got me food. And then Jim, who had been saving me all along, was doing the tow thing. We tried one more time, and they came out. Then his truck that he was going to let me drive home in wouldn't start. So I grabbed the bus, the 169, and went into Renton, and then caught the 105 out of Renton up to Union Street. And then I walked the 4 miles from there. That wouldn't have been a big deal. But I had to make it a big deal, and I didn't mean to. But I was walking up after the little convenience store hip hop. I'd been walking on the right side over the crusty stuff and got up the hill there and across the street where this nice residential development is, where they have these brick entrances and this, that, and the other. And I thought, well, gosh, I'll go over there and walk on the easy stuff. And I did. I walked a little bit, and my feet shot out from under me. And I woke up sometime later, long enough that my butt was wet. And not just the outside of your bunger, but the a-hole, and it's like being violated when that gets that wet. So I jumped up and headed for where my best friend Dan's car was. I'd locked the keys in the car. That's a whole nother story. My friend Ev comes down and saves me. We worked our butts off and got it done. I don't know what I said or did from the time I woke up, whenever it was, until about 6 o'clock last night. But I know that we worked on the car, but I don't know if I sent anybody texts or made odd phone calls or anything like that. I was having nausea throughout the day and dizzy. And I think I was concussed a little. My shoulder, my left hip, my left knee is pretty angry. So today I get everything together and I don't have my little jersey. So I'm not quite out of the woods yet. I'd appreciate any prayers. And if not for me, continue to pray for unity. Continue to pray for our country. And stop when we finally get these guys acting like them. Don't hate on them. Don't make up names for them. You hear me? Don't be like them. Don't sit there and say we're saving the world and then act like them. Please. This is Flag Bearer with much love out.